Hey team. Well, school has started and I am back to my normal times in the office. So maybe you'll see me around the building a little bit more than you have been this summer. Hope that everybody has had a good kickoff to their weeks and that everybody's kids are doing well and thriving and getting into a routine. I know it's been an adjustment for us, but it's been a good adjustment. Everybody seems really happy Kennedy entered middle school this year, which is a big deal, and she's thriving and doing great so far. So we'll see. We'll see. It's only the first 4 days. Okay. So for this week, we have 2 more weeks left of It's a What's It, and we are going to be talking about God's covenant with Abraham today, or on Sunday. We will have our normal waffle time. We'll have the icebreaker and then we'll jump into our lesson, and Amy Stiles is going to be teaching this Sunday. So thank you, Amy, for doing that. As far as announcements go, I did get a letter from Samuel. I also mailed all those letters to him that the kids made. I ended up trying to do it physically rather than taking screenshots of all of them and uploading them into the app, and I'm hoping that they get to him. So we'll see. It takes a long time. It could be months before he gets them. But we did get an email from him saying what he bought with a letter from him with a picture of him saying what he bought with his last special gift from us, which we are due to give him another special gift. So we will announce that to the kids this Sunday that we are going to be giving him another special gift, and that and then just kind of tell them what he purchased with his last gift from us, which is kind of fun to hear. One of the things is loincloths. So we may have a conversation about what a loincloth is. The other things are more for you. And the first thing is that the parenting workshop, our parenting workshop that we are putting on this year is on Wednesday, the 27th, which is next Wednesday. We have some great speakers lined up. If you didn't have a chance to sign up for it, registration is closed, but let me know and we can try to get you registered if you still want to be there. And then the other thing is we do have a training. I know this year is a little different because we are not kicking into a new school year with a new group of kids. So we didn't do a training in August, but we will do a training September 21st. So if you could please mark that down on your calendars that there is a training September 21st. We would really like for everybody to be here who can. I just realized I'm going to be out of town. So maybe that's going to change now. Oh my word. Okay. So yeah, right now it's scheduled for the 21st. So please be here if you can. We will also be running an evacuation drill that day. Okay. I'm glad that I said that out loud to you all because now I'm realizing that it is a conflict for me. All right. As far as our activities go this week, there are 3 activities. The first one is called air hockey, and you are supposed to tape lines down on the floor. Now, I will say the facilities crew would like us not to use tape on the floor. So if you put tape on, it needs to immediately come up. Please do not leave it down at all when you're done with the lesson. But really the tape is just to create 2 lines for teams to sit behind, and every kid is going to fold a fan, and then you're going to put a cotton ball in the middle you're going to have half the kids sitting behind one line, half behind the other line, and then a cotton ball in the middle. And they're going to try to sit there and fan the cotton ball over to the other side, and they get points if they get it over to the other side. So whichever team gets the 5 points first wins. And then there's questions about that, like what made the cotton ball move, which is air. Can we see the air? We can't. Air or wind. Then liken it to God and how he is like the air and wind. We can't see him, but we can see the things that he's doing around us. And so that's why it's good to talk about the things that happen in our lives that we can see him working in. And then have them like share some things that they've seen. The next one is called Kiss It Verse, which you have Hershey's Kisses. They're numbered 1 through 12 on the bottom. You will need to number them with a Sharpie, 1 through 12 on the bottom. And then you lay out the verse cards that are numbered and you recite the verse a couple times together. And then you put the Hershey's Kisses base side down on the floor and let a kid choose a kiss, see what number it is. They may eat the kiss, and then pull that card out of the verse and then say the verse together again, and then keep doing that until all the cards are missing and they're reciting the verse together. I did put a few extra kisses in case there aren't enough for your entire group. And then the last one is acrostic prayers. On butcher paper, you're supposed to just write out having faith, and then have the kids like come up with prayer requests that go along, that are that start with those letters. So for example, in having, there's a G, you could put grades as a prayer request. So that's kind of the idea there. And that is, I feel like these things that we do like on butcher paper and stuff, feel free if you want to keep any of that stuff up so that the kids can kind of refer back to it. Always feel free to put that on the walls or on your bulletin board or whatever. Okay, I think that's all for this week. I will see you on Sunday. Have a great weekend.